So hello everybody, I could say Merry Christmas because it's the first day of Christmas and we already have the biggest Christmas present here because my buddy just got his Tesla Model 3 Performance, and this is the model year 2021. So it's the all new car with all the modifications, with the newest, let's say, power output increase, and something very nice that this now has a track mode which more or less enhances the performance, probably more for drifting and something like that, but also should enhance the performance when going up to 100. What I've done now, I've activated this track mode a few minutes ago and it's already heating up the battery and therefore should lead to more power that come out of the battery. Actually, I'm not the expert of Tesla cars right now, so maybe it would be faster if I'm doing the other mode, but this is at least what I've seen in some tutorial videos. So I think there's nothing else to do. Track mode has, let's say, the optimum slip. It doesn't have the big traction control in. Of course, this is a dual motor car, but nevertheless you can see it outside. The track is damp again. We have 20-inch winter tires again, and at around, let's say, 2 degrees outside temperature, so it's probably not breaking the record of 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, but let's see nevertheless. Also another point that I wanted to say, we're not doing the 0 to 60 time here with the drift box, but 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. This is slightly different than the 0 to 60 time, so you cannot expect the same numbers because between 0 to 60 miles and 0 to 100 kilometers, that can make a difference of, let's say, 1 or 2 tenths, depends on the condition. Yeah, so let's head out, measure the time with the drift box, not only 0 to 100, but of course we also want to see how fast it goes 100 to 200. So let's now see how fast the Model 3 Performance goes from 100 to 200 on the open Autobahn. Very, very excited for the time. So in our next try, we're now doing not the track mode, but the usual sport acceleration mode. So I think pretty interesting results. You've seen that, of course, the track is a bit damp and the 20-inch winter tires, it's just not possible to get the best time out of it. Nevertheless, we have managed to do a 3.6 and a 3.7 on the drift box in our runs, using the track mode and not using the track mode. Actually, not using the track mode was a bit better time, but I think that was due to the better grip that we had on that spot and not actually due to the differences in those modes. So I think that's a pretty reasonable time. The time that is even more impressive is the time of 100 to 200. That is in 11.3 seconds the drift box shows, 100 to 200, and also the other run that I did was in 11.6. so depending on slope, of course, and depending on the wind direction, that seems to be a pretty reliable number. And it also seems that the car is capable of doing multiple acceleration runs after each other. It doesn't seem to have, let's say, any loss of performance, no matter if we do the test once or 3 times, something like that. I don't know how it will be under extreme conditions, but overall I'm pretty amazed by this car because acceleration figures are simply amazing. Secondly, the build quality, I'm also pretty amazed. I mean, I heard a lot of negative stuff about Tesla, but this feels very, very high quality and very interesting car. Also noise isolation, at least up to 150, 160 is very good. So overall, model year 2021 Model 3 Performance is a very, very good car.